My beautiful bestie, welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it. You finally took that first leap of faith and realized how much you are deserving of this higher version of yourself. Your higher self is literally clapping for you because you just timeline shifted. Yes, that's how easy it is. When you decide to choose yourself and learn to reinvent yourself to get closer to the version of you that has everything you've ever wanted, that's called timeline shifting. And you did just that today by choosing to help your brain reprogram everything that it's ever learned that was always in disservice to you. You did not find this program by accident. You were led to it, you were guided to it, you were literally shown this program by your higher self because she knows how deserving you are of the life that you are thinking of right now because she's actually living in it. You see, there's a part of you that must be whispering, I am so ready. And that is the version of you who has everything, and she's calling on you to take the actions to get where you both are in the same elevated place. And you know what she has in that place? More expansion, more alignment, more money, more ease, more comfort, more you. I know you're probably thinking this is a course. It's actually a portal, and it's going to bring you to your higher self because that's where you actually belong. It is your God-given right. You were naturalized in that state of mind. Your old self didn't value anything. Your old self didn't choose you. Your old self didn't even trust your own intuitions because of fear of failure or just fear of loss. You were afraid to have desires because what if they never came to fruition? But this version of you, the one that decided to take this huge leap of faith, she knows what she deserves. You know that you are here to attract the absolute best life, and you are ready to shed anything and everything, blocks, limiting beliefs, scarcity mindsets that are going to hold you back, and you are no longer attached to that old version of yourself. In this portal, you don't have to shrink, you don't have to pretend to not want a lot. All you have to do is be yourself because your desires don't come with a limitation. They don't come with an expiration date. All they come with is feeling, emotions, and the desire to get bigger and better every single moment of your life. Here, I'm going to teach you to express yourself with the fullest intention of getting everything that you want because you already have it. We're here to celebrate all of your wins, small, medium, or large. And there's going to be a few words that you will no longer be allowed to use. And the first word is going to be impossible because, babe, truly, nothing is impossible for you because you deserve everything plus a bonus. As you begin this journey, I want you to breathe in the truth that everything that you are desiring is in the palm of your hand. I guess the one thing that I want you to learn from this entire portal is that you are not learning how to manifest. You are remembering how magnetic you are and how easily you can call things into your life. It's just sometimes you had a little blocks, you had things that just unexpectedly showed up and they became a part of your old character, your old identity. The version that didn't choose herself. Not this version though. This version, you choose yourself, and that's exactly why you're here in this portal to get to the next step. So in this portal, we are going to be eliminating your old identity, getting rid of any type of belief that limits you, and focusing on rebuilding yourself into the version who is soft, receiving, and never doubting any idea that comes into your mind because you understand that is you communicating with your divine creator, your ancestors, and your higher self. And who doesn't want that? So I want to introduce you to someone today. I want you to find the nearest mirror and look at yourself. There you are, your quantum woman. The version of you that has always been somewhere in the back that just didn't understand why everything felt so foreign. Now that version of you is actually here now. Your quantum woman isn't going to arrive someday, maybe in the distant future. She's here right now. She is you, the version who chose herself, the version who knew how deserving she was of having this amazing grand life where everything that she thinks of is just coming to her, and whatever thoughts that she may believe is unattainable is actually already in her pocket, because if it wasn't in your brain, it wasn't in your future, it wouldn't be in your thoughts. And honey, we have everything. We just need time to catch up. In order to meet her, we're going to be regulating our nervous system. We're going to be removing limiting beliefs, speaking of different affirmations, and gaslighting and manipulating ourselves into removing all the negativity that we have been fed our entire life. Remember, she has always been inside of you. This portal that we've just entered, you are just tuning into the appropriate frequency, cranking up that volume so you can hear her loud and clear. And baby, her voice is everything plus more. So I want you to look into the mirror and repeat the following affirmations with me. Hi, quantum woman. It's nice to meet you again. I'm here to tell you through this portal, I'm going to be stepping towards you with ease, confidence, and clarity. I want you to recognize that I've always always been here, and I'm so sorry that I didn't recognize the journey that we were supposed to take together. But I promise you, from this moment forward, I'm committed to doing all the work so you and I can be reunited in the place where all of our desires are so in alignment. We are filled with abundance, filled with peace, filled with happiness, and our life is truly remarkable. So welcome to the Manifestation Portal, babe. Your transformation starts now. So you're Quantum Woman, the mystery woman of this entire portal. I want to help you in meeting her. You might be wondering, who is this Quantum Woman and how do I meet her? Well, let's introduce her right now. So the Quantum Woman is the version of you who exists beyond any time, beyond any past experiences. Now, she's not your future self. She's your energetic self, the one that's with you since the day you were born. She's vibrating all of these frequencies that are actually your desires. She's the woman that wakes up with clarity. She's grounded, certain, abundant, magnetic. She's moving through life with softness and power, and she knows that the universe is going to rearrange everything for her based on her version of what she deserves. So here is what your Quantum Woman does. She makes aligned decisions, not based out of fear, but based out of trust that what she is calling in has been hers her entire life. She follows all of her intuitions without needing external validation from anyone or anything, including whatever blocks or limiting beliefs she might have. She takes action based on who she is, not based on who she was or was told she was. Who she is. She's receiving opportunities effortlessly because she's never chasing anything. Things are chasing her. She's not here to over-explain, over-prove, or overthink anything because she's leading from her desires, which she already knows belongs to her. She might be using words to speak, but her energy is what's completing the sentence with sending the vibrations forward. And most importantly, she leads with self-worth, not survival mode. In case you were wondering, she does not allow a lot of things. The Quantum Woman is not here to accept disrespect. She's not tolerating confusion, chaos, or any type of diminishing value, especially if they were put into her mind by somebody else. She's not here to settle for any crumbs. She knows she deserves the whole feast plus the dessert. She's not going to abandon herself so other people can choose her. And she's definitely not shrinking herself to make other people comfortable. Not her vibe. She refuses to treat any of her desires as if they're negotiable because they're not. She has them because it's in her mind, it's in her heart. So why would that even be a question? Now let's talk about how your Quantum Woman is going to move through this world. She speaks slower because she's grounded. She moves softer because she is trusted. She's consistently receiving more because she is open to opportunities and gratuities. She magnetizes effortlessly because she knows she is the prize. There's no force, there's no proving, there's no panic, there is just execution and determination and belief that she is here, she is present, and she deserves everything plus a bonus. So you're probably wondering, how do we find this Quantum Woman? Well, let me tell you. To find the Quantum Woman, we're not going to be looking outside. We're actually going to be creeping inside. She lives inside of your intuitions, your desires, your highest standard. And here is exactly how you're going to meet your Quantum Woman. Get clear on what you want, not what you think you need, but what your soul is actually craving, that hunger for what it is that you want. And then we're going to observe the version of your Quantum Woman. What does she look like? What does she move like? What does she think like? What does she speak like? When she walks into a room, does she receive everybody's information, or is she the information everybody's receiving? What does she tolerate, and what does she decline instantly? Now that you've answered those questions, I want you to start acting as if that Quantum Woman is in front of you, inside of you, left, right, all over. Pretty much you are your Quantum Woman this moment forward. Even in small ways, figure out what's a new boundary of yours. Incorporate one elevated standard that you know would never be at the same frequency of the person you were. Next, we're going to be releasing anything that doesn't align with this Quantum Woman and her definition. Old habits, old belief, old people, old pattern. Bye-bye. And the last step, you are going to step into that version, the Quantum Woman, every single day, every single moment. And if you find yourself falling back, catch yourself, reevaluate the situation, and remember, you are now in this portal of transformation and you are never, ever going backwards, because that's just not in vibrational alignment, and that's not what the Quantum Woman does. So just remember, your quantum woman, she's not far. She's literally inside of you. She's not in the future. She's just waiting for you to grant yourself permission to go find her, reach her, attain her, become her, and then get everything you've been calling in. So let's place our hands on our heart and repeat the following. I am ready to meet the woman that I was always meant to be. All right, quantum woman, it's time for your next step in the portal. We have to do some heavy detox, so I hope you got your drinks ready. Your quantum woman, she doesn't have any issues that's holding her back. And until you get those issues out of your equation, you're gonna have a hard time catching up to her. So in the next few segments, we're going to break down some scarcity mindsets, some limiting beliefs that we have to get rid of in order for us to reach her that much faster. I'll see you in the next clip. So let's do some limiting belief detox. Now, the purpose of this is to collapse these belief systems so we don't remain small when we encounter our quantum woman. The first thing you have to do is identify your core belief. What are you actually thinking? Sometimes your mindset might tell you, I'm not enough. I don't deserve big things. It's just too late for me. When these thoughts creep up in your mind, I want you to trace the origin. Where did it come from? Childhood, your workplace, your friends, a bad relationship, a fear of failure. When you're discovering these limiting beliefs, understand that they won't just come in all at once. They will come in different segments at different points in your life, different times in the day. But when it does come, your job is to stop at that moment and assess not only where is this thought coming from, but I want you to immediately intervene and repeat the following. Everything I desire is coming back to me. I am completely safe to rise, expand, and receive. Here are some things that's gonna help you embed these things into your mind if you're not familiar with this feeling and you're having restrictions. Try doing some type of shaking as you're doing this, because shaking actually releases all the anxiety, all the tension that's trapped up in your shoulder, your neck, and your arms. This will actually release all of the anxiety. You may even cry, but I want you to sit through it, process it, feel the emotions. Don't shut anything out of your current situation. What you shut out right now is what will face you later on. And our goal is to remove and detox all of these limiting beliefs. Breathing techniques are actually super powerful because they help you calm down, regulate your nervous system, and introduce this new mindset into your brain without any kind of hesitation. And lastly, try some stretching and incorporate EFT tapping with it. And that combination will help you remove a lot of your limiting beliefs like it did for me. Our next detox is going to be about scarcity with money and our limiting beliefs and money blocks. The purpose of this detox is to shift from survival mode to thriving mode. We want to be in the receiving mode where everything is just coming to us and we're not chasing anything. Here are some common money blocks that you probably don't even realize you have until you hear someone saying it out loud. Fear of losing money, never having enough, feeling guilty for wanting more, believing wealth is for other people, and thinking you must work really hard to make a lot of money. So let's rewrite this process. Let's start with the awareness. Let's name the block that comes up when you think about the word money. Figure out the origin of this thought and how it ever creeped up into your mind and created a residency in there, because you weren't born with money limiting beliefs. Let's look at kids and teenagers for a second. They usually can spend endless amount of money that they've never earned, and they honestly feel like there's more coming their way because they feel like they are truly deserving of it. What you need to focus on is building a true and tested relationship with money and understanding that money is your co-pilot in life. When you have money, you have freedom, you have the ability to bring in happiness to yourselves and the people around you, even strangers. Money is absolutely not the root of all evil. I'm sure a lot of you, just like myself, have heard that in the past. These limiting beliefs have been put into our mind by either family, relatives, teachers, people who truly believe that money is unattainable. So they've created a script in their mind where money is something that is not good, and anyone that has it has obtained it through unethical ways. You truly don't have to work an incredible amount to make a substantial amount of money. You just have to know how to convert your passion into your money printing business. Here are some things you can do to introduce love for money in your day-to-day life. Start incorporating techniques such as breathing or EFT tapping, and use affirmations such as as money multiplies around me. Money is chasing me and money is manifesting me. I receive exponential amount of money without any effort. Every time I look at my bank account, my money just doubles. Every time I spend money, it comes back to me in tenfold. A practice that helped me a lot in the beginning of my money relationship journey is by actually holding cash in my hand. A lot of us are just used to receiving money in electronic forms. We don't actually physically get to hold our money and understand what it feels like, what it smells like. Take a trip to the bank, pull out some money from your bank account. It could be $1, it could be $100. You decide what you feel is right. Hold it and feel it. Understand what the purpose of money is. Start to treat money like it's an actual relationship, like it's that person that you love and adore and you're not afraid if they go out for a night. Practice by circulating small amounts of money in the beginning until your money elevates. You can either donate to people, buy somebody a drink, even buy yourself something, because a lot of the times when you don't think your money is going to come back, the first person you skip out on is yourself. Focus on acknowledging that your fear of money, the lack of money in your life, has nothing to do with anything that you've created. Whatever habits you had, you're no longer identifying with them anyway. So this is your time in your portal to decide what your relationship with money is going to be moving forward. Money's purpose is to be circulated, to be spent. It is going to be recycled and it's going to come back to you in tenfold in expected and unexpected ways. Don't limit yourself to thinking that money can only come through persistent hard work. Money can truly come to you without any work on your end at all. Think about the holidays. How many times are you spending money on gifts for your loved ones? They just aren't even expecting. So understand that money has a way of coming into your life, expected and unexpected ways. If you truly believe that money is deserving your company, money will come and find you. You don't have to chase money. Nothing in this world likes to be chased. When you're chasing something, it is essentially moving away from you, and that's what keeps the action of chase keeping on going. Remember, money is not your enemy. Money is that friend of yours that's going to help you get everything that you want and all of your desires to come in. It's going to give you that freedom to spend in the way that you want. Contrary to what you may have been told, materialistic goods can bring you a tremendous amount of joy if you are purchasing out of passion. This is why kids tend to get so happy when you buy them that toy that they've been wanting. You're not going to just get that toy without spending money. You have to actually invest in that toy. But what you're failing to realize sometimes is that you're not really investing in that physical toy. You've now invested into their happiness. And like I said about money, once you learn to invest in yourself or others, money will be circulated back to you and it will multiply tenfold. So the next step in our detox process to find our quantum woman, we're going to talk about the need to get rid of all the jealousy and comparison in our life. I know you think that jealousy is a very bad word, but I'm here to tell you, jealousy is not proof that you are behind. It's proof that what you're asking for can be attained by examples of people around you. You must first acknowledge the fact that you can be triggered by other people having the things that you probably want, secretly want, openly want. It's triggering a version of you that you are afraid to step into, or that you've tried to take a step into before, you failed, and then you were fearful of repeating a failure. You need to decode this emotion. Where did it come from? How does it even get into your mind? What does that action make you feel? What about that other person receiving your desire is activating and triggering your jealousy? Here's how you flip the script. You need to bless the people that have the life that you are desiring. This shows that you are truly appreciative of that type of lifestyle, because what you put out is what you receive. If you're putting out jealousy, if you're putting out anger, you're putting out doubt as to how somebody can attain that life that you want, you're actually reflecting all the doubt that you have for yourself in your journey to get that desire. Bless the people that have the life that you want. Speak into it. Speak out loud. Thank you for showing me what is totally possible. Now I know my dreams are attainable and I can totally get them too. When you're getting jealousy behavior, it usually triggers from stress and anxiety. And what you want to do is to create some type of movement and fluidity in your body, allowing all that stress to kind of melt away. Some techniques that have helped me are extensive breathing techniques and EFT tapping, which you can look at in my other videos. And lastly, you want to reaffirm your worthiness. You want to believe that your desires can be seen in other people because you are a direct reflection of the love that you have for other people. If other people have that life that you want, treat them as proof that yes, what you're asking for, it's not just in your mind, it's actually something that is physically possible because you can see it happening to other people. Your dream car, it's possible because she just bought it. Your dream life lifestyle, it's possible. She just got it. Your dream body, it's totally possible. She worked hard and she got it, and I can do it too. So it's not why them, but thank you for showing me that, and now I know it's possible. Take it as a confirmation that what you're thinking in your mind isn't so far away. It's actually within your reach, within your vision, and it's just getting so much closer to you. Let's introduce some integration and alignment into discovering who our quantum woman is. Now, manifestation becomes effortless when alignment becomes your entire life. So from now on, your standard is ease, comfort, and receiving mode. Some tools that I've incorporated into this portal that can be found in the tools section are morning alignment rituals, daily scripting, and the daily self-check-in list. These things are going to help keep yourself in full alignment with what it is that you're trying to attain, who you're trying to become, the quantum woman, and get you into your fast track to manifestation without any of the blocks that we talked about previous. When it comes to aligned action, it's not forced, it is not scripted. Let's get started by what aligned action is not. It's not rushed, it's not forced, and it's not chaotic. Aligned action feels peaceful, inevitable, and obvious because you're acting out of passion, not desperation, not chasing. Here are some ways you can figure out if your aligned actions are actually within the realm of your quantum woman and what you two are calling in. Anytime you start a new task that you are presenting towards your future desires, I want you to ask yourself this one simple question. Does this feel contradicting or does it feel expanding? If it feels contradicting, understand that you're doing it out of a lack of passion. And when you're acting out of passion, you're actually doing things from a forceful place, which is not going to give you anything of substance. Yes, you might get a small return, you might get some type of positive feedback, but the overall outcome of what that action is supposed to give you, it's not going to give you the excitement, the love that you're supposed to feel if you truly were acting out of expansion. Now, expansion is what you feel when you're doing something that's completely passionate and it fills your heart with joy. Here's how you're gonna figure out if it's expansion or not. Expansion is something that makes you feel like you've always been meant to do it. Like this is what your heart calls for. Like that meal you can never get tired of eating because it just does something inside of you. Expansion is the actions which we can do on a reoccurring nature that not only is bringing us closer to our desire, but makes it more exciting every time we apply ourselves. Here is the best way to figure out if you're actually acting out of expansion. Are you receiving all the benefits from the aligned action with or without fear? You see, receiving is your birthright, but some women have been programmed to think that the very thing that they're asking for is an actual inconvenience, it's not possible, or even worse, they're not deserving of it. So today, you have taken the action. So you will no longer feel fearful of any desire that you are calling in. Because why? You understand what your quantum woman is. You understand how much she deserves. And you understand that if the thought was put into your head, it is attainable, it is yours, it's always been yours, and there is nothing in the world that's going to stop you from getting every single one of your desires. So I want you to affirm the following with me. I am the woman that receives with ease, pleasure, and certainty. So we finally made it to the end of the quantum woman discovery. In this section of the portal, I'm going to teach you exactly how to become your quantum woman, the woman who gets all of your desires and lives this absolutely delicious life. Let's start with a little letter ceremony. Once you're settled in, I want you to get a pen and paper and I want you to write a love letter to your quantum woman, of course, which is actually you. In this letter, you are going to be the version of yourself who has everything that you can possibly think of, and all of her desires have already been in her life. Not that she just received it, but they've already settled into her life. The dream car, the dream home, the dream career, the dream family, the dream body. She's had it for a while and it's settled into her life, and now she's gonna write about it. This letter is your quantum woman, and she is writing to the present day you. So let her thank you for taking a chance at her elevation. Let her thank you for giving yourself grace and ease to grow into this version of you. Let her explain to you all of her experiences after she received all of your current desires through ease, comfort, and receiving mode. Make sure in this letter she's telling you exactly what each of her emotions, all of her five senses are feeling when she's going through each of the desires that you are currently striving for. And now it's the funeral of the old version of you because we're gonna burn her down to nothing. I want you to close your eyes. The old version of you is now walking into a room that is engulfing in flames. You're not pushing her, you're not forcing her, allowing yourself to be burned down, to dissolve the old identity because you know your quantum woman is on the other side. Look around you. The fire is now gone. The entirety of who you were no longer exists. Do you see her? Do you see the new identity anchoring? When you see that version of yourself, I want you to tell her, hi self, it's me, the new version of us. The version who gets everything because I decided I deserve it. Thank you so much for trusting me. Now let's go get this life together. Congratulations. You have now officially stepped into the quantum woman, that portal where you are now joining forces with the highest version of yourself, the most happy, successful, peaceful, ease version of yourself. In this new journey of yours, everything that you want is available. Everything you want is attainable. Everything is already yours. You are just taking steps to get closer to that version of yourself. Remember, your journey is not to chase. Your journey is to attract and become magnetic. So everything you are desiring is actually going to be desiring you. You are going to be their manifestation. All of your desires, they're manifesting you. All of your needs are manifesting you. You are here to remember how to receive. You're not here to learn anything. You're here to remember that you are actually given the birthright to receive at full capacity. You were guided up until this point to remind yourself, it is time to rise. It is time to expand and become the quantum woman who just receives through her pure desires. In this journey, you are now shedding all of your limiting beliefs. You're breaking free from your scarcity mindsets, your survival techniques. You're actively releasing jealousy, comparison, connection to your old self. That woman no longer exists. Remember, we had a cremation ceremony for her. You actually saw her burn down to the ground. You are now the quantum woman, the version of you who receives openly, who doesn't have any limiting beliefs and is on this journey to get everything that is in her mind into her 3D reality. This version of you, she already has love. She's got money, she has opportunities, she has all of her desires just sitting in her presence, and she's so grateful. She gives back, she loves hard, she receives hard. She has the beauty, she has the opportunities, she has everything that she can think of, and nothing comes with delay. And now in this portal, you and her, you're gonna get everything that you want because it's already yours. Welcome to your new beginning. Welcome to your new standard. Welcome to your new life. You have just entered the new era of it all. So breathe again. Feel your softness. Feel your femininity. Feel your ability to receive without any restrictions, any questions, any doubt, because you know you are truly deserving of it all. In your quantum woman mind, I want you to say the following things out loud. I'm open, I'm ready, I am worthy. I have now become the woman who receives with ease. Welcome to the Manifestress portal. Your next level just started.